Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Space Engineers Solo Survival. I am Reizukaru, and today I have brought back iron and ice from the mining trip. Minnie is not here today, as I think he's probably at work at this point. But today I got some. I don't have anywhere to be for about an hour or two, so I'm gonna spend some time working on this. So we brought back iron because we ran out of iron, so we had other things to be doing, and so we're working on it. Still no walls, obviously. I don't even know how I'm gonna do the walls, but I have a few ideas after watching a few other things. What else? What else do we want to do? I'm actually disappointed. I activated drones, which hasn't done anything. Meaning we'll probably end up finding them in space, which, you know, when we get up there, that's going to be a thing. Okay, why is the reactor not moving? Am I going to have to do some mining? Oh yeah, no. Reactors are out of uranium. Well, shit. Hold on a second. I know that there's a... Oh yeah. Now it looks like we're probably gonna have to go and get ourselves some uranium. Solar power isn't going to last us that long. Know that there was a deposit around here somewhere. Hold on. Go ahead and turn that one off. Alright, we could get that one, which is just in the hill. It'd be a lot easier to mine because I can just drill straight in instead of having to freaking dig underground. And because of antenna ranges, I can actually bring it in. So now I'm at the point where I think... Like, obviously it's gotta happen after this episode and probably the next few, because I record them in blocks. Hell, I may even do it with this one. By the time I actually get to this episode, it'll be a couple weeks from where the episodes are currently at. Probably get into editing these videos, so instead of just uploading raw footage. I mean, oh shit. Actually, that's on my thing now. See, turn my handbrake on and off. Down there. I don't understand why I keep moving back. Whatever, it'll stop eventually. Right. Obviously, there's some uranium here. I don't need any of that much more ice. Seriously, I don't. I really don't. Just need to figure out where the hell I'm going. Oh yeah. Get through the outer layer of ice first. Alright, there's the silver. I can always use silver. I need to name that base at some point. thinking Mini may need to modify this design, because not being able to go up that fast, it only has one singular large thruster that points down. That's all he has going down, so I may actually modify this design for our use. Alright. And like I said, this will be pretty easy. Just right click mine, our happy ass down. And this thing has proven to be very, very useful. Like, I used it a little bit since I logged on, since I got on the map. Alright. Now, there's also a couple of other things going on. Obviously, when you get up into space to be able to get other materials, platinum is going to be important in order to actually make spacecraft with the large thrusters that we're used to, instead of having to waste all that a lot of hydrogen. Okay, we're still good. Come on, you can do it. Always want to be careful with mining craft. Oh, there's cobalt, which I'm pretty sure we need at some point. Another idea that I'm starting to get my eyes on. I'm going to be testing it on the lake that we landed in episode 1. You know, the one that destroyed my landing gear and subsequently made it to where I was practically stranded in this location. Alright, there I am. Alright, let's land this thing real quick and get out of the truck and take a look. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, this is a nice big hole. There's the path I was taking. Alright. Yeah, I definitely think this thing needs more, like, a few more, like a side thruster each, and then maybe a few downward thrusters. Well, lifting thrusters. Control. I also need to give Minnie the idea that if he's going to have a seat on here, may as well put on a cockpit. Have to keep a couple hydrogen and oxygen bottles in there, but you know. Just widen this out a bit more to make ingress and egress a lot easier. One thing I will say is that I'm surprised Minnie actually has a complaint that I have third person disabled. Like, I actually wanted to make that be a thing, because one thing I have noticed is that a lot of people... level out. A lot of people have essentially... I call it cheating, because they use third-person cameras in order to actually maneuver vehicles, which I call that cheating, because that's not actually... It's not actually challenging you in designing a craft that is covered on all angles. There's the uranium. Clear out more of the space around here. And one of the things that I had I mean, that's why he put the seat on this mining drone, even though he doesn't need it on there. What the hell? Why does that keep happening? What is up with the side thrust that just allows me to just freaking roll over like that?
Ship fuel low.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm hooking this back up to the bucket real quick. Unless... I'm just gonna keep making this hole bigger. Oh my god, did I really just do that? Oh, he's not gonna be happy. But this is par for the course, I guess. Not just the connector. And part of the skid. Actually, not even a part of the skid. Oh, and one of the rear thrusters. I'll have to get that fixed.
Inventory full.
Oh, and part of the connector there. Oops.
Inventory full.
Oh, I didn't get all the... Oops. Alright. I need all these parts. Then I need... Why is it not showing up? Oh, you've gotta be freaking... I hate that! Forgot to press R. There. And then we come over here. So glad I'm moving. As much as I have enjoyed the country life. Yeah, I live out in the country. As much as I have enjoyed the country life, I cannot stand the bugs anymore. Which is good. As of the recording of this episode, I have now signed a lease to be in a different apartment that has a better internet connection. And a lot of other things. I am definitely going to be in a better place. And not to knock the relative I was living with. He has been really good to me. He has he's allowed me to stay on his property. It's kind of a big deal. I'm probably not going to leave the place in best of conditions, but you know, it's still a matter of I was in a bad spot. he let me get out of it. So what more can I really say other than thank you? Ah, ta 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 ta. He had to fight. Ta 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 ta. We get some of those, and then some computers, and then some construction components. Now that we have iron rolling in, we should be able to get everything we need. Gonna need a bit more. There it is. This is gonna be great. Once the assemblers start getting everything they need, everything's just gonna start. We'll start, like, at that point it becomes a matter of we need a better mining situation, which I'm actually thinking about doing an actual rig. Like a sort of permanent structure that, like, I've seen it been used, and I've actually seen some setups, and it actually appears to be really, really awesome. It requires a lot of pistons and a lot of rotors. There, frickin' hangnails. But with that comes a lot of materials and a lot of stone. Okay, here we go. Now then, let's try not to destroy everything. Hey. Yeah. A lot of what I've been doing lately is, you know, with watching other people on YouTube, watching all the other kinds of building styles and play styles of other people. It's interesting to note how... There we go. Interesting to note how other people design buildings and craft. I mean, the structures that I'm building now are kind of on the spot. There's no real plan to them, but, like, I mean, what is it, Shift F10? Oh god, that thing. Yeah, no. I spent a lot of time building modular platforms for a base, which I'm thinking about using them, but at the same time I'm also thinking, don't really need to. And there's a couple that are really awesome. Like, there's one design that I call the 4-point, and that just has a lot of utility. One of them is a docking tower for drones, just basically that has docking arms that come out for any type of drone. Thought about that. Like that was when we had the base board, the base mining drone design, which I'm actually thinking about building instead of coming up with a new design, because it really did work the way I needed it to. I'm just going to keep rotating to make sure that I stayed relatively level. Yeah. Just want to make sure we have room to maneuver. there's one thing that I know about Mini, is he does not make mining designs that are all that well. But he did say that this was an economy model. Ah. Slide up and down a little bit. That is one thing that I am getting better at, is, you know, maneuvering and mining practices, as well as building practices and the like. Now that motherfucker's taunting me. Did you see that? It was 51 meters away. Then it disappeared and then moved. All the way down here. This is going to be a proper mine. Snaking tunnels and everything. Now it's over there. Wait. One of the things I will say is I've probably spent too much time on a planet. I don't know how to design spacecraft anymore. That is one of the things I will say is the truth. I've spent way too much time on here on a planet. There's the sound again. And as of this recording, which is September 13th, 2016, I'd say I think it's been about, what, 5 days, 6 days since I joined the XP gaming, the XP science fiction gaming community. Which, you know, they're into, like, I don't know how many games. But at the same time, it's also, I'm into Space Engineers and a couple of other things. I mean, PlanetSide 2 has been one of those games we've been playing a lot, and boy howdy is that game a lot of fun when you actually have a lot of people to play with. I mean, it truly is a sight to see 2 squads, which is 24 people, roll out in tanks and vehicles with air support. It truly is a sight to behold, and it is amazing and fun. Oh, there it is. How level are we? How level up?
Low.
7 minutes. First off, let's get the ship right side up. Mini, I have to modify your design. I'm sorry. Where's the way out again? There it is. Oh. God damn it, not again.
Ship fuel low.
Seriously, Minnie, your design, I have to modify it. Ah. Yep, definitely have to modify it. Mother... Kane, I swear, your bounding boxes need to change for your because I was not even looking at that thing, I was looking at the freaking light. Alright. But, you know, maybe this isn't as much of a mistake as I'm making it out to be. Oh my. Okay, maybe it is. Well, I am Razor Karu. I'm gonna spend some time fixing this mistake.
Inventory.
Until next... this has been Space Engineer Solo Survival, and I will see you next time.